guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a beautiful yellow set and I am going to use 3 different kinds of yellows. So I'm using Buttercup, Mellow Yellow and Firefly. I'm also using some lovely bright, and I mean really bright glitter from Envy Nails, which is available on our store. So I have come in and I have laid a clear base because I wanted to do a sculpted set, because with lockdown I have not sculpted in a while. Wow, I feel rusty, so please do ignore the mess. I just fancied, I was chatting online and I was inspired to do a yellow set. So yeah, yellow is not normally my colour, although I do love this combination. So I have laid a clear base and I am coming in and it was just a marble. It was just a marble. So I am now dinting grooves into my acrylic because I didn't want them fully solid. I wanted to put something else in the little gaps, so I am just dinting it to pick up some glow powder. I've picked it up with a bead of clear acrylic and I am just pushing it into the little dints I've made. Then I'm going to pick up with some clear acrylic the Sherbet Lemon from Envy Nails and I am just going to press that around. I was a little bit disappointed with this set. They kind of looked rather bulky until I started filing. Once I filed, I was fine and happy with them, and they are beautiful when I'd finished. So I've let that set up just a minute or two, but obviously you don't need to sit and watch it set, do you? So I am now coming in and capping, purely because I've got the acrylic and I've got glow and everything in there. I need to cap. So yeah, I have just come down with one bead and I've pressed it in. Now obviously I'm using my handy Dolly and I love her, but I aren't showing you, I aren't taking all that time fitting the forms each time on the videos because I already feel they're long enough. If anybody wants me to do a video on form fitting, I don't mind, just give us a comment in the section below and let us know what you'd like to see. But yeah, I was just mainly doing the design as opposed to skills. Using some new editing software, so I'm hoping this is okay. If it is different than normal or there's any quality issues, if I haven't spotted it, please do let us know. I am somebody that likes to know things, so yeah, if you've spotted something I haven't, please don't be afraid, please just say. So I'm picking up some more glow. I've laid a clear base and then I've pressed the Sherbet Lemon in and I am coming in and pressing in that glow in the dark powder. So when I'm getting it, because obviously you don't want to waste too much product filing. So yeah, I try to get it fairly where I want it to be, so that I'm not wasting my time and energy filing. Now I came in with a bead of Mellow Yellow and Buttercup and I'm sort of marbling it down and over the... My brain has gone to pot today, I am really sorry. So yeah, I am marbling Buttercup and Mellow Yellow over the glow and the Sherbet Lemon. I had a plan, but I didn't have a plan, if that makes sense. I got all the colours out and went, ooh, and just set to it. So I've let that set up a minute or two. Now, as you can still see, you can see the form through it. It was actually my plan when I started this nail. I didn't necessarily have a plan with the whole set, but obviously once I start a nail, I've got a plan. Now I'm doing the one bead to cap because I want to press some netting in, because I thought that it'd look really nice to have some netting over the top of the glitter and the glow powder. So as always with netting, when you're doing it, dip it into your clear acrylic so that it's less sticky, and wait for your acrylic to set up a little bit. I didn't wait as long as I should. I have zero patience. I am a nightmare for actually sitting and waiting. But yeah, I didn't wait long enough. So this is not the netting I would normally use because I've run out and I've lost the piece I do have. So this is a piece of a new shower loofah I'd bought and thought, oh, I could cut that up. That'd make some really big, nice shapes. If you are wanting to make beehives, that is actually the way to go, because it actually makes like hexagons. As you can see there, it's kind of cool. So when I was doing it, I kind of went, oh, but I already had a plan for, you know, I was already 2 nails in, so it's not happening. But I thought, you know, some yellow and like a nice cappuccino brown sort of thing would look, yeah, that would look kind of nice. So I've moved on to the next nail, and this one I am just coming straight in with Firefly. I totally forgot to lay my clear base. It doesn't really matter because obviously these are just, it's handy Dolly. She won't be getting a redesign. I will just clip off the tips if I decide I need to use the base nails again. I do often reuse the nails purely because I'm lazy. I am lazy, and I used to have so many tips lying around, and it's just like I can't take any more. So I did a full nail of Firefly on this, and then obviously I came in to make it a little bit more, you know. But yeah, the full nail was base that, so it's not semi-see-through. It is just, I really feel like I'm rambling today, guys. Do always feel free to mute me. So I have picked up a tiny bead of clear acrylic, and I am pressing in that sherbet lemon into it, and oh, it just looks so pretty. Now obviously with this set we're adding a little bit more glow because I wanted just something a little bit fierce, just something a little bit different than, you know, the normal pink pretty sets that you're kind of used to seeing from me. So yeah, I added the glitter and then I added the glow, and then oh, more glitter went on because, you know, it was one of them kind of days. Right, so I have let that set up a minute and I am going to cap. The reason I am leaving them to set up a little bit and not going back to them like I would normally if it was a client is because I've got forms on and I don't want them to slip on my doll. She is fabulous, but I didn't stick them properly, so I hadn't, you know, I'm impatient and didn't bother going and cleaning her to do it properly. So yeah. Right, little finger, I decided 3-way ombre. So I'm starting out with my buttercup in the middle, and then I do mellow yellow at the cuticle and down into Firefly. But obviously, unlike the others, there's a little bit more that goes on than just them. And I decided that seeing as I hadn't laid a clear base on the last one, I wasn't going to bother. So that's why you can see my joining. Obviously, if this was a real person, I would not be having a step like that. It would be smooth, it would be flawless. Well, as flawless as, you know, I can get. So I am coming in with my Firefly at the free edge, and I am ombreing it up. And to say I don't like yellow, I actually really like this set. Totally not debating having it myself. So this is my cuticle bead, and I'm going to pull that down. And like I just did there, if this was a client, I would not go anywhere near her skin with that brush. That would have been done with my nail or a metal tool, or, well, not a metal tool, but you know what I mean. Makes me sound way harsh to them. But it wouldn't be done with the brush because we don't want excess monomer on the skin at all for any purpose. So obviously I laid really thin to start with, so I am just coming in and putting that middle bead back in to blend the two colours from the top to the bottom. So then I am going to obviously add a little bit more, just a little bit more. Yes. So we're going to add some glitter and some glow powder. Oh, I came in with the glow powder first. They look so nice when they came out the lamp, because obviously it's not particularly glowing because it's middle of the day. But oh yes, when they came out of the lamp, they was beautiful. Also, like my powders and stuff, they live in the dark, they live in a drawer, so it wasn't even remotely charged. So I am going to come in and cap it. Now, when I came to filing it afterwards, I actually, because I stop in between processes, because obviously acrylic takes time to dry, and because there's no heat from an actual hand on the nail beds and things like that, these always take a little longer. So, and yeah, like I was saying about the patience of an ant, I don't have any. So I always stop my recording in between as well. So I forgot to record the first two when I was filing. Now I have sped up my filing for obvious reasons, because it's not necessarily how it would be on a client. I mean, obviously I do my side walls, I do my cuticle area, I do my apex and the bulk of the nail and make sure it's all nice and flat. And I do follow, on a person, quite a rigorous filing routine. But obviously on a person you can't slide out the nail bed. Now don't get me wrong, I slide it out because I want to treat her like, you know, the royalty that she is. I must admit, I do that to my clients. I turn them around because what they see and what you see are totally different sometimes. So yeah, I do turn them around. Just turn them at the wrist and then you see a different angle, and it's like sometimes that angle makes all the difference. So yeah, I had already done the other two, but I managed to remember. I just looked up at it to check I was in shot for some reason and went, oh, bubble nuggets. Yes, I wasn't in shot. So yeah, they're all nicely filed. So now I'm coming in with my Tack Free Top Gloss, and I am just in love. So as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you're not already, please do subscribe, and that way you can keep up to date with my latest videos and my latest crazy ideas. Thanks guys, bye. Oh, and by the way, don't just exit after the first photo because you need to see the glow. The glow is fit as. It is beautiful. I'm rambling, but it is beautiful. So that's going in my lamp for a 60-second cure. And that's what they look like in daylight. Now I think in daylight that's beautiful, but oh my god, how beautiful.